why am I sending Jack to training so young when I didn't do that with Gretchen? Like, what's the thought process there? Also, look how cute. Jack eating out of his little bucket and his little friend Sprout. Like, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Bean knows better. Bean stays back because he doesn't like being chased. That's it. They only get chased at dinner time. But Jack was just weaned. He won't be going to training for a few weeks. We're going to send him probably the second week of December so that he's had some time to settle in after weaning. Honestly, like, he's had zero issues after weaning. Can you show us your head at all? Or are you just such a hungry boy? Gretchen has also been really chill. They've settled in together. And so the plan is for them both to go to the same trainer in Florida, where Gretchen will start slowly training for the driving. So they'll start training her to pull a cart. And then Mr. Jack here, he's not going to be old enough to do anything but halter at first. And so he is going to be a little halter horse. Now, why didn't I do that with Gretchen when I first got her? She was literally the same age as Jack when I got her. And truthfully, it's because I didn't know anything about minis. I didn't know anything about minis. I didn't have a plan. I got minis with the thought process of her being like a kid's horse one day because she was going to be a little bit bigger. And I knew that I wanted, higher quality minis if I was going to do it. But I just didn't know anything about it. And then after a couple years of really falling in love with miniature horses, also wanting to bring more awareness to the fact that they're little athletes and that they can absolutely be performers and they have purpose, and bringing more equestrian into that world of miniature horses. And I would love to learn more about it myself as well, and learn about the steps and the training and showing. And I just think it's going to be really fun. And that starts really early if you're wanting them to be successful in the halter. And so basically the earlier that he can get to the trainers for adequate, feeding and really like lots of hands-on attention, and to be able to be in the show pen by this spring potentially. I don't honestly know the exact plan for him. We're going to have to see how he matures. But if he's going to be a halter horse as a baby, because a lot of them do that, that's a big part of their show world, then he needs to go to the trainer earlier. And I think he is going to be in wonderful hands. And for Gretchen, she's at the perfect age to start driving training slowly. And then hopefully this coming year, she can be pulling a cart. And I don't really know what that timeline looks like either. But it just kind of worked out for both of them that they'd have someone they know when they go to this new trainer. I would be able to, kind of follow not only the journey of Gretchen driving, but like a youngster coming up from the get-go, right? And I just think it would be awesome, especially if we're leaving Jack intact and we're going to allow him to potentially be a stallion, like a little prospect. He needs to be in really good hands that knows how to handle and train up a young stallion. So I hope that made sense. Don't you put your ears back at me while you're eating, you sassy girl. I hope that made sense. They're all getting along. Everything's going good. Hi, Bean. Hi, you stinky boy with your bangs. I literally can't believe how cute these two are together. It's my new favorite thing. But that's what we're doing with Jack. So stay tuned for more updates. But he a hungry boy. He's hanging out with Gretchen and the goats, and everything's going well. And I can't wait to share the journey.